Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome back to the magical land of Oz, where magic and misunderstood witches await. Wicked. For Good, the sequel to 2024's enchanting Oscar-nominated film Wicked, is set to soar into theaters on November 21, nearly a year after the first film cast its spell on audiences. For his film adaptation, director John M. Chu split the story into two parts, allowing the stories of Elphaba and Glinda to develop further. The first poster for Wicked. For Good showcases Elphaba floating in her full Wicked Witch regalia, while Glinda glows in her classic Good Witch glam and bubble. The tagline, "You Will Be Changed," is an obvious nod to the emotional duet, For Good, and the heart of what this last chapter promises to explore. There's plenty to unpack in this next section of Oz's storybook, so grab your broom or bubble and dive in for everything we know about Wicked. For Good. The film centers on Elphaba, now vilified as the Wicked Witch of the West, living in exile deep within the Ozian forest while fighting to free the silenced animals and expose the truth about the wizard. Meanwhile, Glinda has become the dazzling symbol of goodness, residing in Emerald City and basking in the fame as she comforts the public. As her popularity grows and she prepares to marry Prince Fiyero, Glinda remains haunted by her estrangement from Elphaba. She attempts to broker a conciliation between Elphaba and the wizard, but those efforts will fail, driving Elphaba and Glinda only further apart. The synopsis continues. As an angry mob rises against the Wicked Witch, Glinda and Elphaba will need to come together one final time. With their singular friendship now the fulcrum of their futures, they will need to truly see each other, with honesty and empathy, if they are to change themselves and all of Oz for good. If Part 1 is about choices, Part 2 is about consequences, John M. Chu previously told Entertainment Weekly. Choices are difficult to make, but when you do make those choices, sometimes the result isn't what you expect it to be. It can be lonely, it can be hard. The emotional depth doesn't stop there. There's a lot of soul-searching in movie 2, Chu added. They're asking, is this the right decision that you made? While the second half does head into darker, more mature territory, Chu promises that Wicked, For Good will have its bright moments. There is lots of lightness in the movie, he said. There's a lot of fun parts. We've not forgotten about that, but there's a maturity and nuance to it that we earn from the first movie. The second movie really gets to play with that maturity. The official trailer for Wicked, For Good has dropped, teasing a fractured friendship as Elphaba and Glinda stand on opposite sides of a magical divide. Elphaba Throp, I know you're out here, Glinda calls, radiant in a white strapless gown. Moments later, Elphaba appears, cloaked in black on the blonde's balcony. There's no going back. Elphaba then warns from her hidden forest cave, magic crackling at her fingertips. This is between the wizard and I. Madame Morrible can be seen plotting, while Fiyero looks torn in emerald armor. Elphaba later takes to the sky with the message, our wizard lies. Fans will also recognize echoes of As Long As You're Mine and For Good, layered with hints of new music. There are also some unexpected turns, like Glinda walking down the aisle toward Fiyero and a glint of Dorothy's silver shoes. Wicked, For Good glides into theaters on November 21. While nothing's written in the Grimmery yet, composer Stephen Schwartz and writer Winnie Halsman have hinted at the possibility of the Wicked film universe expanding even further. Erivo and Grand will return for Wicked, For Good, reprising their powerhouse roles as Elphaba Throp and Glinda Upland. The duo captivated both audiences and critics alike, with our review shouting out how Erivo most distinguishes herself in her close-up acting, and Grand nails Galinda's aesthetic and attitude. In addition to Bailey and Yo, Ethan Slater, Marissa Bode, and Jeff Goldblum are also returning for round 2 in Oz. Saturday Night Live's Bowen Yang will be back as Glinda's bestie, Fanny. Carrie Ellis, one of the original Elphabas from both Broadway and the West End, will make a mysterious cameo in Wicked, For Good. It was great to be part of the movie, just to come full circle, and to be a part of something that's been a huge piece of my history and continues to be, she told Playbill. The arrival of Dorothy Gale, the pigtailed heroine played by Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz, is also on the horizon. While she's only seen as a shadow in the stage play, the upcoming film will give her a more prominent role. We're delicate, we're delicate, we're delicate. Director John M. Chu insisted about not expecting Wicked for Good to be a complete Dorothy takeover. If you want to relive all the magic and mayhem of the first film, you can stream Wicked exclusively on Peacock, or rent it on platforms like Apple TV Plus and Amazon Prime Video.